I'm getting tired, huh?
Sweet boy. Okay, sweet
It's
boy.
okay. It's okay.
Okay, baby boy.
I'm sorry. I know you don't like to hear from me. Sorry. Okay.
Very quick coach. No, no, no. You can't move, buddy, for this, okay?
Ah, done. See. You want me to keep holding off?
Yep.
Okay. I know, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, buddy. You gotta
No,
stay
no.
still. We're almost done, okay?
No, no, no. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, baby boy.
If you want to come up and like tap his head, you certainly can.
Okay. Yes, me, baby.
Kind of helps distract him.
Make you feel
You can
better.
slowly let up a little bit.
You can't feel better, baby. I'm sorry.
Daddy will make you feel up better. Yes, sir.
Okay, the next one I'm giving is an anti-nausea one, okay? So this is an anti-vomiting one. This is gonna help him not vomit.
Okay, baby boy.
Good boy. You're
need
being
this.
so good. Yeah.
So that anti-nausea medication is called Serenia. Does have a really good shelf life of not having them vomit for about 24 hours. So if you notice that Tank vomits within a 24-hour period, that's a pretty red flag. So you can give us a call. But if he does continue to vomit, just withhold any food and water from him, okay? Just
What
small
about
amounts. Diarrhea, that's gonna take a couple days for it to go away.
Because I haven't really seen him vomit that much, but we know he's been diarrhea.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's that. Just careful for all these sharp containers or sharp items here, okay? Alright, the next one I'm going to give him, this is Unison, so this is going to be an antibiotic. Okay, so I'm just going to give it subcutaneously back here.
It's okay. Oh, good job. You didn't even flinch for that one.
Okay. Mommy. Okay. Good boy. Good baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and last but not least, we're going to give him some subcutaneous fluids, okay?
So is that you already did the injectable and
Yes.
the nausea medicine, and the last one you just did was
Is an antibiotic.
Antibiotic.
Okay, so this is an antibiotic injection. We wanted to give an injection first because he's not eating yet, so that way the antibiotics can start kicking in his system. And tomorrow, hopefully, with all these injections, hopefully, best case scenario, he starts to feel a little bit better. We can start getting him to eat, and then we can start oral antibiotics tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty. So this is sub-Q fluid. So these are just going to help rehydrate him. It's going to go right under his skin. You're going to notice that he's going to have a little bubble on his back there. There we go. He's going to have a little bubble on his back. That's going to absorb within the next couple of hours. So don't be surprised if you see him with a little, little bubble on his back there.
So you can see it start to form already. That's just all his fluid.
You need that.
It works as like a reservoir.
I'm gonna absorb it. You're gonna be okay, baby. It's huge. You can't rub it either or nothing?
Just let it naturally absorb. He's going to absorb it pretty quickly because he is so dehydrated. So you might see it disappear even just within the hour or so. So just some discharge instructions to go home. Basically the same as we previously discussed. Try and keep him separated from everybody else. We really want him to rest. Monitor, you know, for further vomiting or diarrhea or any worsening, basically new or worsening symptoms, okay? We really want to get him to try and eat. We want to feed him what's called a bland diet, which is just consists of kind of like low-fat foods. So maybe if you could like go to the store, buy some chicken, and maybe some rice, and just cook for some boiled chicken and rice for him, because that has, you know, good carb and protein in there. And just feed him small frequent meals. You know how, you know, we usually feed our dogs like one big meal in the morning and one big meal at night. We want to feed him small frequent meals so that way his stomach has an easier time digesting everything.
Yeah, he hasn't been eating at all.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if he's going to want to go home and eat tonight.
Yeah, he probably won't. I'll tell you that. He probably won't. But you can offer him a small amount. That's why, and you know, especially when it's like chicken, you're feeding him dog food right now, like kibble.
Yeah.
If you try some boiled chicken and rice, you know, it's like human food. So they're like, you know, so sometimes
Yeah,
they
but I
tend
tried to get him with some human food earlier to smell, and he said,
I didn't want it. Yeah,
he did a little look, but he's like,
he doesn't feel very well. I mean, with the fever and everything, think about when we're sick, we don't really have much of an appetite. So hopefully these medications and these injections will help him feeling better the next couple of hours. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't eat tonight, but if he doesn't eat by tomorrow, definitely follow up with your regular veterinarian. Maybe we need to start some sort of appetite stimulant or something along those lines, because if when a puppy doesn't eat, you know, they can go downhill really fast. Okay. Let's see, I think we're almost done here.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Okay, and I'm just going to give him the first dose of what's called propectolin. So propectolin is going to be the anti-diarrheal / probiotic. Okay, so he's going to be getting 3 cc's. So I just wanted to show you how to do it. So this is lefty-loosey, right? So you just lefty-loosey it all the way until it hits the number 3. It's like a paste kind of consistency. So you do the number 3 line there. So you see 1, 2, 3. And it just goes right in the mouth, okay? So I usually just kind of put it as far back. And I just kind of like lift their head up so that way they don't spit it out and let gravity kind of do its thing, okay? So you'll see it's still in his mouth a little bit, but he'll end up like swallowing it. It's like kind of like a peanut butter consistency. It like sticks to the top of their mouth.
Sometimes if you have to, you can like close their mouth and like breathe on them a little bit, and it'll force them to take a breath and swallow.
You can also chase it with a little bit of water as well. There we go.
Yeah.
That's gross. Oh, it's so gross.
I know. It's gonna make you feel better though.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. Yeah, but his medication he has to take. You can also here. I think I have a sink right here. Let me see if I can help him chase it with some water.
yeah, his mouth is really dry. He's looking like.
Yeah, sorry about that bowl of water. We weren't sure what he would need, and
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have drank any of it anyway.
It's like, what is going on?
You can just feed him small amounts of water. Whoops, sorry.
it's okay. Yeah,
There
I
you
know
go.
that's
Now it's
dicky, huh?
swallowing
It's dicky.
Good boy. So just little bits at a time.
That's the most water he drank all day.
And a little mustache. All right, so the medications that we're going to go home on are going to be the following. Where is this? Okay. All right, so he's going to go home on the first one that I already gave, which is propectolin, okay? So that's going to be every 8 hours, so 3 times a day. So we just gave it tonight, so tomorrow morning you can start fresh.
And that's for diarrhea.
Schedule. This is diarrhea and an anti-diarrheal and also a probiotic. Yep, okay? So it's going to be 3 cc's every 8 hours, so 3 times a day. The next one he's gonna go home on is gonna be amoxiclav. So this is gonna be an antibiotic, all right? So that's gonna be basically the oral version of the injection that I gave. So this is going to be 1 tablet every 12 hours for 2 weeks, alrighty? And give with food, ideally. If he's not eating for you at all, call your regular veterinarian and see what you can do, because ideally, just like with humans, antibiotics should be given with some food, because otherwise that can, you know, mess some things up there. So, so you can start this tomorrow. Since we gave the injectable version of it now, start this tomorrow morning.
So, which one was the $500?
So that's the one that I gave IV.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a one-time.
That's the first one you gave?
Yep.
Okay.
That's just a one-time injection. You don't have an oral version of that. It's just a one-time injection.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Next, you are going to go home on Dancitron. So on Dancitron is going to be like an anti-acid. It's going to help that stomach lining. It's going to help just kind of help his stomach feel a little better and hopefully make him less nauseous and eat. Okay. So it's going to be a half a tablet every 8 to 12 hours, so 2 to 3 times a day. Alrighty. This is also something that you can start tomorrow morning.
And this all of these same